Well, welcome everybody. We are back doing something a little different this time. This is just a little bit of a bonus episode that I wanted to do, and this has to do with regards to my part two with my Steven Sanzeri interview. We were doing our interview and had a great interview. I hope you guys all checked that out. I've already posted that, so hopefully all of you guys have checked that out. And during that whole interview, there was some cartoons that Steven Sanzeri sent me, and we wanted to look over. And I'm going to let him explain it because I know everybody's going, "What are you talking about? What do you mean cartoons?" Blah, I get that. But I'm going to let Steven Sanzeri actually explain it to you, and I'm going to show it. And I just wanted to do this as a little bit of a bonus clip because it's only about 15 minutes long, so it's not one of my usual long interviews, which I love doing, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching. But I definitely wanted to include this, and we wanted to do it during the part two of his interview, and I totally forgot. And then right at the end of it, when we talked after the interview, I was like, "Oh my God, we forgot the cartoons that you wanted to show," and I was like really upset. So I thought, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just screen share it with Mr. Zanziri, and I'll record it. And then I thought, well, okay, I was gonna add it at the end of my the part two interview, and then I thought, why not try something different? I'm gonna try to do a little intro here, and then I will actually play what I recorded earlier with Steven Sanzeri when he describes and we go over these cartoons, which I think you guys are going to find really interesting. And also, to me, they're very disturbing in a lot of ways. So I definitely think this is going to be really cool, something a little different from my channel that I normally don't do. And so I figured let's have a little bit of fun here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just bring the other screen up, which has got the interview that I did, the 15-minute interview with these, just where he breaks down the cartoons and gives you some information on that. So let me just go ahead and screen share this and bring that over, and then I will go ahead and push play, and hopefully this all comes together and works. So let's give this a go here and give it a try. Hold on one sec here. Actually, before I do that, I should put my headset on, just so I can hear what's going on here and making sure it's all working. Oh, there we go. We're ready for action now. Look out. We're doing it. All right, so let me go ahead and bring this up over here on the other screen. There we go. So, welcome, Stephen. Just bringing up some. We were talking about your book, and we were covering. Let me just show people. Actually, I already showed people enough here, but I will tell you, definitely check out the book "Ultimate Prey" by Steven Sanzeri, and it's the true story behind the Yosemite sightseer murders. Great book. I'm going to be leaving a link for it, as I said during the interview, and check it out, guys. But what we're looking at now, which is something very special that Steven sent me, and I want to cover this because this is very creepy stuff here. So, Steven, let us know what we're going to be looking at and explain how you got them, and give us the goods on all this.
Sure. Um, Probably about 7 or 8 years ago, going through the internet, I found drawings that Cary Stayner had previously done, and these are back in 1999 when the girls were missing. And he's a good artist in his own right. But what's interesting is that I explained before is that Cary could not get excited sexually unless they were pubescent girls,
Right.
and shows three devils and a babe in the woods, and there's a little baby out there. And looking through this, and it was off the internet for a couple of years. I just found this on a Mexican website. Believe it or not, they've taken it down. But my take on this is that the baby is a female. It could be younger, it'd be 15, 14, 13 years old. And but there's those three devils that represent which I believe is Stayner, Paul Candler, and Eugene Dykes.
Right.
And I spoke to Rhonda. Rhonda Dunn had seen these before, and it could have been possibly her they were chasing, or could have been Joey Armstrong. Because when we go to the other ones, you'll see there's a tent, which I think represents her cabin, and there's a little creek there and such. But these definitely tell a story of what
For sure.
Cary Stayner was thinking at the time,
Yep.
and that also he wasn't alone. And with Rhonda Dunn being chased, because Rhonda Dunn was kind of chased into the woods and such, she'll explain that maybe in your interview.
Yes, for
That
sure.
this there's a lot. This says a lot.
Yeah, like I mean, it's just so creepy. A babe in the woods. Now I'll just read it for you people. For anyone if they can't see it, it's kind of hard with it being dark in here. I do apologize. I'm wearing glasses and everything, but it says I will take them off to read this. It says, "Looky here." Let me just get my microphone a little bit closer. All right, here we go. So
There you go.
it says, "Looky here. This will be easy pickings for the boss. Check. I'm out as he sneaks up and steals the mortal soul of that child." And it shows three devils, and they're looking at the little baby that's in the woods, chasing a butterfly. It looks like. And then the next one is the three devils in the background. As one of them, well, there's two devils in the background, and one's creeping up on the ground really eerily to snatch the baby. And it says, "Behold, the thief of souls at work." This is
Yeah.
creepy stuff, Stephen.
Oh, it's super creepy.
All right, now let me bring up the new one here. Me and Steven just learned how. I just started to learn how to share my files like this, so please bear with me, guys. This is all new to me here. So this is the second one. Let me share that with you. Here we go, and I'll blow that one up. So this is the
Sure.
second panel. Like, explain. Do you want to explain this one a little bit, Steven, or do you want me just to read it? What do you remember this one?
Um, yeah, my take on this is that this is the leader going out by himself. I'm not saying it's Cary Stayner or whatever, but it shows the other devils talking to each other and what they're doing, and it's kind of it's targeting somebody who's young, you know,
Right, right,
and from the three babes in the woods to this here, and then they mentioned this is one for the boss and all that kind of stuff. Cary Stayner shows me that he's reporting to somebody. Somebody else is in charge, and my guess that's Candler.
right, right. So okay, and I'll just let people, as you can see, you got the devil in the first panel going to snatch the baby. And
Hmm.
then you see him running away screaming, "Ah." And the other two devils are like, "Huh?" They're trying to figure out what's going on. And they say, and then the next panel is, "What the?" And then you see the devil kind of over top of the child. This is so disturbing. It
It is,
really,
and if you relate it to it, all these guys were pedophiles.
yep.
Stainer was, even if it's Mick Larwick, I mean, he raped a young girl in front of the mother and vice versa.
Hmm.
And Eugene Dykes raped Nancy Lawson, and everybody was underage. So it kind of goes along with the narrative that these guys are definitely sick pedophiles.
Yep, yeah, and I wonder if there was any. Is there any? I guess I'm surprised. Like looking at this, I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised I never asked this before. Was there any in your research over the years? Were they ever involved in like? Was there any talk about Satanism, the occult? Were they into like anything like that that you ever found out? Because to me, it looks evident in these. Like, did you find anything out about the occult, Satanism? Were they involved in anything like that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Candler had a she devil tattoo on his arm,
Okay,
right?
okay.
And Stainer, who drew these here, but there's definitely some stuff in there with those guys. And my first lead was, like I said, it's pedophile, it's younger, gals or girls
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And like sexual predators usually go after one type of sex, male or female.
Right.
But it's the discussion here on this one, and what the hell happened, and reporting to the boss or
Yep.
whatever, and one guy sneaks up. That with Rhonda Dunn's description in the woods and things like that, it doesn't show 14-year-old girl, it shows a baby. So that's how far down it went. Is that there's definitely a meaning in his message. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. As I was reading, it says, "What the hell happened?" And the other devil says, "I don't know." And then the other one says, "Any idea what kind of holy terror might have scared the boss so badly?" And then the other devil
Right.
says, "Beats me." Okay.
Yeah.
Then the next
Yeah.
one is, "Oh my gosh," and that is from the one devil. And then the last panel says, "Is there holy water in his bottle? Does the child wear a crucifix? Could he be the new Messiah?" And then the next words are, "Can't tell, nope, Jesus no."
Right.
This, yeah, like this is like creepy stuff, man. Wow. All right. So, is there anything else you want to talk about on this one, Steven, or go to the next one?
Yeah, no, go to the next one.
Perfect. We're learning how to do this here. So, new share. And let me just find this has got to be number 3 here. Right. This is awesome that I can actually figure this out. All right. There we go. So now we got the new one. Can you see that one, Steven?
Yeah, I can, sure.
All right, perfect. So now we got the two devils running away in double time speed. And this one, I found something really weird about this in a way too. But the first panel says, "Oh, could he, oh my Lord of darkness, no." And these two devils are running away. But what I see is these little comments here by the butterfly, which I don't know why he would put that, but the baby's got a question mark. The butterfly is saying "foo," like "foo." I got out of
Hmm.
there, and then the little I'm not sure what that is. If it's I'm not sure what's saying it. The wood or what's in that wood, Steven? Do you know? Is it a? And it's
No, it
saying
looks like some sort of bug or something.
a bug, yeah, and it's saying what's that smell? Which I mean, go with it what you want. And then the last one here down here is the baby saying "oh no" in a little bracket with angel wings. And then it says, "It has always amazed me how some people react to a dirty diaper." And then you got them at a cabin. There's a truck here. You're in the forest. There's a fire in that. What do you take on this one, Steve?
Well, the bottom section is almost definitely it's Joey Armstrong. If you look at the way the woods are and you see the little thing by, there's like a creek or something,
Oh,
and the
yep,
little
yep.
tent is probably Joey Armstrong's cabin. And she had, I'm not sure, it looks like a VW bus. And I don't remember what she had there,
It does
but
look like one. Yep, yep.
that's when they chased her. Stayner chased her by himself, and the baby would be Joey Armstrong. The babies represent young blonde haired girls. Okay,
Okay.
and you got the two angels up there, whatever they're doing. But that tells me that that was Joey Armstrong parked outside her house, and that there's a little creek there, a creek bed where they found Joey Armstrong dead. And I
Wow.
think that's what that one strongly relates to.
Yeah, like definitely. And maybe the baby also could maybe signify innocence. Maybe.
Oh, sure, yeah, no, absolutely,
You
yeah.
know,
There's definitely, yeah.
like the innocence. It could be, yeah.
Hmm.
Like that's what I kind of thought of when you first emailed these to me. I was actually shocked when I got them when you said check these out. And I was like, oh my god. Like to
I
me,
know, I know. I was surprised to find them. I've been looking for them. I had them downloaded for the TV thing, and I couldn't find them, and they just popped back up.
great
I'm not
stuff.
sure somebody took them off the
Right,
internet.
yeah. I'm glad that you got them back because this is amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's
Oh,
disturbing though. It's really disturbing. So now
oh,
we
it's
got.
sick.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead if you want to say anything.
Oh no, I
Comment.
just said yes, it's sick. Yes, it is.
Oh, for sure. Now I got one more here, which is a map.
Right.
So I'm gonna bring that up, and then you can kind of let me just zoom this one in. Oh, one sec here. There we
There
go.
you go.
So
Got
now
it.
we got the map here, and it said this was the creepiest because to me this is if this ain't a confession, I don't know what is, and it's by
Sure.
somebody that was there, and it's kind of hard to read. I mean, they have atrocious writing for sure, printing I should say. It says we had fun with this one, and then uh, I can't read what that is saying. Something point
That's West at the West Point
West
or
Point. Yep. Okay. And
in
then I
Don
can't read.
Pedro.
Yeah, and I can't read the bottom part here. That's in the
That says
brackets.
Don Pedro.
Don Prager. Okay, so give us what do you think we're looking at here?
Well, what I know we're looking at this is the exact letter, a copy of the letter that was sent to the FBI, and then they went and found Julie's body up there, Lake Don Pedro, off of the lookout. And so we tells me there's more people involved. Now, if you look at the handwriting compared to the Babes in the Woods triptych, the three cartoons
Okay, let me go back
drawings,
to one. Yeah, let me go back to
yeah,
one here because I okay. So everybody check out the writing here. Try to burn
yeah,
that in
totally,
your
totally different handwriting.
yeah, burn that printing here in your yeah, definitely because I can't even hardly read this one. So definitely
Yeah.
well, look at that. Everyone watch it. Look at the printing on this. Just let that
Hmm.
burn in, and then we're gonna go back to any one of these ones here. Let's go back right to the first one here.
Sure.
Alrighty. So I think this is number one. Is that two? No, this
Yeah.
is number
Yeah. That
one.
that's the exact
One.
copy of what the FBI received.
Perfect. So there's number one. Now look at the printing and the writing in this one.
Right.
Completely
Yeah, just pull
different.
out some letters that you match up with we, the W's. Totally. Like I said, Stayner said because he watches all these crime, DNA forensic shows that he had somebody lick the envelopes, it wouldn't track his saliva and all that. But when you look at the handwriting, it's totally different.
Wow. Yeah. This is yeah. I mean, this is I'm just really find this disturbing, and to me, this is almost like a confession, right? Like he wants to tell people
Sure.
that
Yeah,
what
he did.
what he
He
did,
wanted to get he wanted to get caught on the last one, number three with Joey Armstrong.
right?
Definitely. So, we had fun with this one. Could have been written by one of the other guys too.
For sure, yeah. I mean, like, and I'm sure some people are going to be like, "Oh, this could just be him doing a weird comic and being creepy." But to me, it's like this is just too much coincidence here with
Yeah.
the three of them, and you got one creep. And this, I think he's showing us, Steven, exactly how they did it. I think that the
Sure.
she's in the woods, probably just sitting
Yep.
by the water, doing something like that, and then you got these
Yeah.
three guys in the background, and one of them creeps up, grabs her.
Hmm.
I see it. Like, I mean, it's clear as day to me.
Oh, I know. And then, like I said, there's probably some language, like when you see the log and some other things. You look at the scrolling and the artwork. I think there's messages inside of a lot of the artwork itself.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that now. Yeah, I got to look at this a lot closer. I bet you there
Yeah,
is.
you do. But and I'm not quite finished with it myself, but there's definitely messages in there.
Yeah, yeah, because you do when you start looking, even up here at the top under woods, it says by okay, and it's got yeah. So I mean, it's wow. Okay, so no, I'm glad that I was hoping that we could get into looking at these because I almost, well, I kind of did forget. So what you guys are looking at is after the interview, as you guys heard, I waited to speak with Steven off the air, and we were kind of talking, and I said I forgot to bring up the comic book pictures that you emailed me, and I got a little upset because I think this is a huge thing to show. And
Hmm.
so Stephen was great. You're gracious enough, Stephen, to sit and bear with me while I figured out how to actually share these pictures. And I'm glad that you stuck around so you could explain your take on them and how you got them. I thank you so much because
Sure.
it's the first time I've ever shared anything. I mean, so for me, that's a big deal. The fact that I could actually share some pictures and have you look at them with me. So amazing stuff. Perfect.
Thank you.
So yeah, great. So I'll just stop sharing here. I'm not sure what's going to happen when I do this. So let me just stop share. Oh wait, stop share, and then I should be able to see you. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yep. And then I can just move you over here and blow you up, and then I can just say goodbye. There we go. You're back.
Yeah.
Perfect. That was great, Steven. So yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this up, and I'll meet you in the background again for like 2 minutes just to say goodbye,
Sure.
good night.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I just want to wrap it up. Let everybody know that we just looked at some great, disturbing, as we were just saying while we were looking at them. Steven was great enough, kind enough to send them to me through the email and show me them, and definitely disturbing. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, and I'm sure Steven would too. So leave your thoughts in the comment section of what you guys think of these comics and how creepy they are, because I think they're creepy. It actually gave me chills when I saw them when I first opened them up, and I was like, okay. And then when you see the map and stuff like that, I mean, you can't deny it. So
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
want to hear their
Like I
thoughts.
said, those drawings were off the internet for a couple of years. Somebody took them off.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see why. But I'm glad that you actually got them back and we got to show them on air here. So that's amazing. I want to thank you, Steven, and I'll be right back with you to talk to you in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
You got it.
All right. Thank you. Take care, guys.
See you, brother.
Take care. Well, there you go, guys. I'm just figured, like, I'm happy I figured all this stuff out. I'd like to know what you guys think of that. It was definitely they're definitely creepy. I think anybody that looks at those can definitely agree with me on that. That just creepy. And when the more that you look into the case, and when you read the book, and all of that good stuff, you do start to like realize. Like I think that these cartoons are trying to tell a story for sure. And so I was really glad that Steven Sanzeri stayed behind. And after I did the second part of the interview and we talked for a little bit, like I said, after the show, I was glad that I figured out how to show them, and so I could show them to you guys, and actually have Steven there to, like I said, give his take on it and stuff like that. So definitely, as he said, they were hard for him to find. I remember him telling me that he did have them, and he had a hard time refinding them. So I'm glad that he did. Glad that I got a chance to show them to you guys. And as I said in that video, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. So, and what you guys think of the cartoons. Do you think that they have anything to do with the case? Do you think he's trying to show that he knows more, like a lot about, like, just does he know? Is he trying to confess? Like, I'm just curious about your guys' thoughts. But I definitely am really excited that I got to show you guys that. So I thought I'd make a just cool little bonus video here for everybody to check out. It's a lot shorter than my normal videos, that's for sure. So thanks for checking it out, guys. And just remember, if you do want to check out my radio show, I am on twice a week now over at Revolution Radio, which is at freedomslips.com. And I'm on 2 nights a week. I'm on Saturday nights, and I'm on from 7 till 8 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. And then I'm also on Monday nights on Studio A, and that is from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just, so just definitely check it out if you can, guys. It's a great station. Lots of great hosts on there, bringing lots of amazing information. And I think you guys will really enjoy it. And I'm a big fan of radio. I can't help it. I mean, I'm an old school person like that. And, when I was younger, that was the only way that you could actually hear a lot of music that you liked. And if you didn't buy it, you had to listen to it on the radio and hope you heard it. And I love that whole genre, and I love that whole style of just radio. So I really enjoy doing that. And so I hope you guys check it out. Thanks for checking out this video. I got a lot more great interviews coming up with a lot of cool guests. I got lots coming up. I've been doing a lot of interviews, and I'll be doing, I got interviews on wrestling, somebody that was involved in wrestling along with me. I got some Bigfoot interviews coming. I've got some prepping videos coming with people that are preppers. So a lot of cool stuff coming down, and I just hope you guys check it out. I super appreciate everybody that takes the time to come and watch and enjoy these interviews, because I enjoy doing them, and I really enjoy learning about new things and getting people's take on that. I really do enjoy that, and I appreciate you guys so much for being here. If you do like the content, please like, share, subscribe. I am trying to break 100 subscribers, and for some reason I'm having trouble doing that. So if you guys can help me out and do that, share it, maybe we can make that happen. So have a great evening, great day, guys, whatever time zone you're in. And keep checking my channel, looking for notifications and that, because I do got more interviews coming. So take care, guys. Peace.
Are you interested in the paranormal, murder mysteries, cryptocurrency, and thought-provoking interviews? Then check out Crypt Rick's I've Been Thinking on YouTube, or every Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Studio A at Revolution Radio, freedomslips.com. Welcome to the Crypt.